Additionally, provisions for specific duties and responsibilities for members of SGA committees must be enacted. So, like I said before, let's say the Public Relations Committee, one's in charge of press releases, another in charge of Mosley Center digital ads, and so on. This will help increase productivity and efficiency. And while we're on the topic of committees, I will create a sustainability ad hoc committee made specifically for addressing green efforts on campus in coordination with Elon's sustainability coordinator, Elaine Durr. SGA must follow Elon's pledge to become a more environmentally friendly campus. SGA is the leading organization on Elon's campus. As executive president, I will hold senators to the highest levels of professionalism. Outreach. For many years, SGA has been a reactive organization rather than a proactive one. In other words, student issues need to be addressed before they become larger problems. To achieve this, it will take intentional and extensive efforts by SGA to reach to the student body. To achieve this, there are a couple ideas we have. In coordination with Elon Television and the School of Communications, a student and public affairs show will be developed. I envision this show being called Elon Student Public Affairs News, or ESPAN. This resource will serve the community as a forum for discussion with student leaders about current issues on Elon's campus. Utilizing 89.3 WSOE for weekly broadcasts will be another medium for spreading information about SGA updates. Executive officers and senators are required to spend time in the SGA office on Senate business. So, once again, public office hours will be required of my executive team. SGA must make every effort to reach out to the student body in order to effectively represent their rights and opinions as bound by the SGA Constitution. My office door will always be open, except for when I'm in class. The SGA office is a resource for all students and will be a welcoming place for all students to share. I will further develop the organization roundtable meetings established this past year. Reaching out to organizations will increase communication and strategic relations to allow SGA executives to better understand the needs and the concerns of organizations. My term as executive president will see an improvement in the receptiveness of SGA to students. Now, there's been a lot of talk about an outdoor swimming pool. And I would like to thank Adam Walton in his efforts in spending the past year spearheading this effort. He has worked with administrators to find the best fit for the pool on our campus. As executive president, I will continue the work that has been done to ensure the future success of this long-term investment in our students. This idea was created this past August at the senior staff retreat, working beside Dr. Lambert and Dr. Jackson. With the extensive knowledge of this project from day one, there will be flawless continuity in the transition of power. And finally, experience. For the past year, I've served as Executive Vice President of Student Government. The Executive Vice President serves as the Speaker of the Senate, responsible for creating the agenda and running each SGA meeting. Internally, the SGA Vice President is in charge of the standing and ad hoc committees of SGA. My understanding of the work and the responsibilities in each committee will allow for greater efficiency and output when I'm the head of the organization. But most importantly, the Executive Vice President must review each piece of legislation before it can be placed on the Senate agenda. Understanding the needs and wants of students must be coupled with the abilities and will of the administrators. I have gained this knowledge from my dealings with legislation and will be essential in determining the right path for students. The SGA Executive President is not in the position of making popular decisions. SGA is not in the business of making fun decisions. The Executive President must make the right decision, popular or not. It must be the right decision for the entire student body and for the future of our institution. Because of the extensive work I have done inside SGA for my 3 years at Elon, there won't be a learning curve. There won't be a training period. On April 1st, the first day of the new legislative year, I will step into the office of Executive President, ready to lead. Each point in my campaign is realistic and will be accomplished. I pledge to you, the students, that every ounce of experience, knowledge, and hard work will be put into my term as Executive President. Before you choose your candidate, remember these questions. What platform has comprehensive and realistic goals that will make SGA work harder for you? What experiences and skills are needed for leading the top organization on campus? Understand the crucial weight your vote carries. When dealing with a $500,000 budget, 140 student organizations, 58 other senators, homecoming, and the hundreds of special allocations, requests, and questions each week, make sure you vote for someone who knows what they're doing. I look forward to serving you, to listening to every concern, and being a welcoming and friendly face for the Elon community. Thank you.
With great power comes great responsibility. This is a saying that we have all heard, but only few have come to understand. A great leader is someone who is motivated, responsible, and personable, all of which are traits that I believe I have. A leader will do everything in his power to ensure that the rights and the opinions of the people that he serves are taken into consideration for every decision that is made. This is a quality that I believe that I have. A leader will stop at nothing to push for what he believes is right. This is also a quality that I believe that I have. This is why I'm running for executive president. I not only believe that I have what it takes to lead the student body, I also believe that I can accurately express the needs and concerns of all of my constituents. Being sophomore class president, I learned the ins and outs of SGA, which I will put into use if I am elected into office. These experiences have led me to learn what is right and what is wrong, what works and what doesn't. And I believe that using these experiences, I can lead SGA into a successful and productive year. President Leo Lambert has created what we call the Elon Commitment Strategic Plan. In it, he carefully outlines a 10-year plan for Elon University. I also have created an Elon SGA strategic plan containing 3 major points that I would like to explain to you today. Many of the qualities and values in my strategic plan intertwine with that of Leo Lambert's strategic plan, and I encourage you to see the parallels. The first part of my strategic plan calls for the management of the proposed outdoor pool that is to be built here at Elon University. For those of you who don't know, Elon University has confirmed that they will upfront the cost of an outdoor pool as long as SGA can pay them back. Every year, each student at our university pays student activity fees. If these fees were raised a mere $20, if these fees were raised a mere $20, then within 3 to 4 years, the SGA would be able to pay the university back. Since the money would be upfronted by the school, the construction of this pool could go on as soon as the architect gives the green light. In Mr. Lambert's strategic plan, he would like to expand common and recreational areas, and this pool can do just that. But just because the pool has been created does not mean that our job here is done. As executive president, I would oversee a committee that would be created to specifically help run this pool. I would make sure that this pool not only fits student needs, but also ensure that every organization could have a function on the pool deck. I envision orientation leaders using this pool for new student opening weekend. I envision organizations having cookouts poolside on warm days. I also imagine incredible homecoming events being held poolside during homecoming. With proper guidance, this pool can improve student life here at Elon. I believe that this pool would be an incredible addition to our beautiful campus, and as executive president, I will make sure that when it comes to student life, this pool will be utilized to the fullest. The second part of my SGA strategic plan refers to the financial situations and struggles that many students and families have when sending their kids to Elon. In Leo Lambert's Elon commitment, he is quoted with saying that the patterns of college attendance are evolving as students seek to save costs. Knowing what we do, it is imperative that we as a university look to make Elon more cost-effective for students. The first step that we can take in making Elon University more cost-effective is giving students the opportunity to cut the price of books. Books for over a year can cost well over $1,000, and quite frankly, many students here can't afford that.